So hello again, my name is Janine. I am the PR lead at Meetup. Welcome and thank you for joining us for today's event on Dance and Learn, how to host a fitness class with Marianna Hunter. She's the organizer of the Philly Zumba Meetup Group. Marianna is going to host a fun and energizing class. I have no doubt. She has the most amazing energy. I've been speaking to her and I did a run through with her yesterday, and her energy and her dance steps are unbelievable. So y'all are gonna have a great time. You're in for a real treat. If you need an afternoon pick-me-up, you came to the right place, or if you want to learn some pointers on hosting your fitness class online, again, you're also in the right place. So I'm going to go ahead and go over our guidelines and go over the agenda, and then Marianna is going to kick it off. So, sorry about that. So this event is going to be recorded, which you'll be able to find a recording of this event on our blog, meetup.com/blog. And don't worry, you will not appear in video. Only Marianna and I are in video. And everyone is muted. You can only hear me and Marianna. And we welcome questions. If you have any questions, please submit your questions in the Q&A feature. We would love to hear from you, and Marianna would love to answer your questions. And if you want to continue the conversation, please do so on the chat. But again, please use the Q&A feature for your questions. Ooh. Why did my screen just freeze? Sorry, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick introduction of Marianna, and then she's going to kick off with her class. And after she's done, we're going to come back. Marianna's going to share some highlights, some best practices, and some items that you need if you are transitioning to hosting an online event, and followed by Q&A. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Marianna. I can exit from my screen. Oh my goodness, sorry. Okay, so Marianna has been a dance instructor for over 5 years in Philadelphia. She loves to dance because it's a complete escape where she can truly be herself and inspire others to have fun and have confidence no matter what size they are. Marianna is also a hula hoop dancer. Wow, that's a good one. And a fire performer. She has taught hoop dance to both children and adults and loves performing with fire at festivals and outdoor parties. So without further ado, I'm going to let Marianna take over. Have fun, y'all.
All right, I will spotlight myself. Oh, I'm here. Hi, everyone. I'm Marianna. I'm from South Philadelphia, and I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to dance with you. Make sure you have plenty of dance space. Make sure you have water. You can drink water anytime you want to. Don't wait for me. I'm strange and sometimes don't drink water, but definitely please do that. My class will be easy to follow, I promise. The moves repeat. So every time the verse comes around, it's the same move. Every time the chorus comes, it's also this different move, but same. Okay, and if there's any questions, any problems, feel free to write it in a chat. It's being looked at and your answer will be answered. Okay, your question will be answered. All right, we're gonna get started. I'm going to share my screen, actually share my music. And let's see, iTunes. I'm sharing from iTunes, but you could also share from Spotify. Music, computer sound only, and share. excited. Yay. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. How are y'all feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm pumped. Ready.
Okay, I'm back. That was great. A lot of energy, great music, great moves. I couldn't dance because I'm kind of working, but I did bop along in my seat. So thank you for that. And thanks for the playlist. Great song. So I'm just gonna share my screen and show some slides so that you can go over the equipment that's needed and best practices and pointers for hosting a fitness class online. And then we are going to take questions. Okay.
Ooh.
Can everyone see can you see my screen, Marianna?
Yes.
Okay. So take it away.
All right. So to host a dance fitness class online, there's some equipment that I've recently had to get. It's really worth it. I feel it makes the class better. You don't need everything, but this would be great. So wireless headset, which I have right here. It's great. You also need sadly, you can't just plug this into your laptop. You need a special device called an interface adapter. So you plug in the headset to the adapter, then the adapter goes into your speaker, and that way I can hear the music and speak, and all of you could all hear the music and hear me speak at the same time. So then the best connection is a Ethernet cable. It's a lifesaver, because if you don't have one, sometimes the screen freezes and the sound skips and it's not a good time, especially instructors. If people are paying for your class, you don't want them to pay, $10 or $15 a class and have a poor experience, because it doesn't look good. So large space, empty room. Well, technically you don't need a large space. You can cheat a little. And this is my favorite device. It's a wide angle lens. The wide angle lens makes everything look further away than it really is. This room right here, it's only 11 feet. So I'm 5 feet tall, so it's like a little bit more than two of me, like really. So the wide angle lens definitely makes a lot of room, which is great. And lights, I like lights. You don't have to get lights, but it's cute. It changes colors. So, and it makes everything pretty. So it sets you apart. Not that we're in competition with anyone, but it sets you apart from other instructors that may not have all these things. I'm sure there are also great.
I also feel like I also feel, Marianna, like it adds to like a really great fun environment. Like it also makes you feel like you're there and it's in an actual like studio. All right, so moving on to the next slide. Best practices and pointers.
Yes. So I'm a Zumba instructor, and Zumba offered a virtual fitness instructor course. So we all took it, and we learned how to do things like set up all of our equipment, how to teach to people that are, through a screen. You're usually teaching in person. So you could look at them and make sure they're okay. Now you have to make sure they're okay on the screen. Definitely, you have to, you as the host of the class, you have to make sure everybody's on mute. Make sure, because if they're not on mute, they can interrupt the class and then the screen changes. You have to make sure you're spotlighted for your video. Definitely, you need to share music from your laptop. That's really the best way. As you can see, you can hear it clearly. Sometimes if you use a speaker, it goes in and out. It's not fun. And I'm like, well, I can't hear. For your cueing, so I did verbal cues. Sometimes I also just only do visual cues, which means if I hold up 2 fingers, that means you do a move 2 times. If I point that way, you go that way. Brings me to another situation. I am mirrored to you. So this is my left hand, but you're actually seeing my right hand. So that's a fun thing to get used to. If you point that way, they're also going to go that way, but it's a different side. Yeah, definitely have fun. Because if you look boring and you look upset, your students are going to be like, I'm not taking this class anymore because she looks sad. So definitely get that energy, have a coffee, have whatever you want, and try to pump them up too. Students like to hear their names called. It makes them happy. I know I do. If I go to somebody else's class and they're like, hey, Marianna, great job. And I'm like, oh my God, they said my name. So yeah, so motivate them, tell them they did a great job. You want them to come back to your classes and bring their friends, like bring 30 of their friends. So yeah, that's all I have right now. I also have a ring light, which is fun. It makes you look softer, which is nice. And I have a fan right here. So if you don't have air conditioning, please have a fan or you'll pass out, and we don't want that.
Thank you for sharing those tips and items that are needed. We have a lot of questions, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen and go ahead and get started with the Q&A questions. So Lisa asked, what is the wide angle lens on? Is it on your phone or on your camera?
So right now it is on my laptop. Oh, wait. All right, you want to see the trick? It's very exciting. Okay, right now, the wide angle lens is on right over my laptop, over the camera. This can be also clipped onto your phone. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. And now I'm really close, but I'm really not. But so this is the wide angle lens. This is what it looks like. It has a clip, and you can clip it to your phone camera, front side or back side. That's fine. And I'm going to put this back on my laptop, and now I look further away again. It's the best invention.
I love that trick. When you showed me that yesterday, I was taken aback. It was like the best thing ever. Yeah. What kind of camera lens do you use?
So I'm just using the camera that's on my laptop right now. Like, that's it. It's built in. I don't have, some people have an additional camera. That was a little complicated for me, so I didn't do it. But you can set up an iPhone camera if you feel that that camera is better than your laptop camera.
So H. Packard asked or said, great moves. What Zumba school do you recommend for certification? Also, you mentioned training for instructors. Is there any other, do you know of any other training that's available for anybody else that wants to do like an online fitness class?
Yes, so there's many dance fitness programs out there. Zumba is one of them. I love it. You can even take it online. I can give you a discount. You can, it's I think it's an 8-hour course online, and they give you choreography that you can use, or you can make up your own choreography. They give you music every month that you can use, or you could choose your own music. There's also a program called Bolly X. If you like Bollywood songs, you could have a whole fitness class for Bollywood. There's another little bit more intense fitness program called 305 that you could also take online. Yeah, so definitely. And then of course there's there's ACE and AFA. Those are like the main fitness certifications that you can get for your group certification.
Thank you. So Anonymous asked, just one ring light, what size?
Oh, wait, the ring light?
The ring, yes. So you only use, how many do you use? Just one, and what size is it?
Oh, I just use one ring light. It is about this big. And it's adjustable, so you can have it to where you want. So I can even make it higher or lower. All my equipment came from Amazon, and yeah, it is called, oh, there's a brand. I can't see the brand.
That's okay. If you can't see it right now, you can just share the name with us, and we will share it in the recap and the recording on our blog so that everyone can know. And I know that we're over, so if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask you 1 or 2 more questions.
Of course, of course.
Got a lot of questions. Somebody else asked about the headset. What have you tried different ones? Which one are you using, and what is your favorite?
Oh, okay. So this is the first one I bought. It is called, I don't know. It doesn't have a name. It's like 1MII. I could definitely post a link in the Meetup Group event page of all the devices. So
awesome. You can do that, or like I said, you can share it with us, and we will also share it on the recap on the blog for those that want to know, and for the people that weren't able to attend or just would like to know what it is.
Just another thing, I probably might try a different set. This is great. It mostly stays on my head. However, if I bend over to stretch down and touch my toes, I have to like hold on to it. So that's the only little thing, unless I want to like clip it to my head.
Awesome.
Only downside.
Thanks for sharing that tidbit. So EK asked, how do you prep for the class?
Ooh, so I try to find popular songs that people know, songs that I like. I sometimes write my own choreography, or I borrow bits and pieces from other people and then just kind of mush them together. I write my choreo notes down. Some people just memorize them. I have to write them down, and so I keep them for later, which is great. And then I definitely practice. And I try to have different levels in my choreography. So first level is just a move, and then level 2, you make it stronger, and then level 3 is like the most powerful for people that really want to push themselves.
Yeah.
And also Zumba teaches you that too.
I will start with level 0 with the easiest one.
Yes.
So some folks also asked about the music and playing the music from your laptop. Can you elaborate on how that works? And after this question, we will close it out.
Sure. Okay. So playing music from your laptop, it took me a while, but I got it. So all we have to do, you could either use iTunes or Spotify. They're probably Pandora as well if you wanted to. All you have to do is you click share screen one time. Then a little box is going to come up and you'll see the basic screen. You choose the little screen that has your music on it. So for me, for iTunes, I would see iTunes, and so I would click it one time. Up at the top, you'll see the word advance. You click on it. Then you'll see another box that says share computer or music or computer sound only. Definitely, that's the best one. You click it, and then you click share. And then a little message is going to pop up at the top that says, whoever you are, you're sharing the music. So, and then everybody could hear the music very clearly. The only problem is that you cannot talk to your students if you are sharing music. This is why we have a headset. So if you're just doing Zumba with non-verbal cues, so it's all just like pointing, everything, body language, you don't really need the microphone. But if you're doing Zumba toning with toning sticks, these are really fun, by the way, and they make noise. Okay, yeah, so Zumba toning is great. You do need to talk because you have toning sticks in your hand, so you can't really point to the direction that you want your people to go into.
Awesome. Well, that was the last question, Marianna. Thank you so much for today. Everyone, thank you for joining. This was such a fun class. I hope everyone had a great time, burned some calories, and learned a lot from Marianna's points and items needed, as well as her responses to the questions that y'all asked. If you'd like to watch the recording of this and get the recap, please, you can do so on our blog, meetup.com/blog. Again, thank you everyone for joining us today. And Marianna, awesome class. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time.
Thanks, everybody. Mwah. Besos.